I did it. There you go, B. I did it. Yeah, I did it. I did it for you. I did it for us. It was always supposed to be me. This whole time. No, don't touch me!
I don't need no backstabbing.
Last time you teamed up with 3 women, it didn't go very well.
No, they turned their back on me. It's not me, it's them.
So can 3 queens coexist?
I don't need no backstabbing. So, let's see. That's all I can say is let's just see. You never know. You never know.
I don't know, but oh my goodness!
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Hey, what's going on YouTube land? It's me, TJ, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I talk about wrestling content, and today we are here to talk about the whole Naomi angle on SmackDown last night. Yes, Naomi have confirmed that she did take Jade down to the windshield. Yes, and I was right. I was kind of like conflicted a little bit because like Naomi was not fighting back. I was just like,
They sitting there taking it. I can't.
okay, is she the fall girl? Like, is her and Bianca in on it? Like, what's going on here? Because this just doesn't, like, I just feel like, honestly, in my opinion, like, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, did somebody else help her attack Jade Cargill? Fun fact, the Meta Girls and Jade and Bianca were feuding over the women's tag team titles last year, and unfortunately for the Meta Girls, they were unsuccessful in capturing the WWE women's tag team titles from Jade and Bianca, so they have motive in taking out Jade Cargill, and that opened up also other opportunities for the Meta Girls to be on the main roster, because remember, when Jade Cargill was taken out, Lash Legend was the one that replaced Jade Cargill after the fact. So I feel like that wasn't, you know, by coincidence. Maybe they helped out Naomi because a deal that they worked out, and that was the deal. And also, I found it very strange and funny how Jakar Jackson was on the interview, and she basically said that originally she thought it was Naomi, and she said that, oh, well, Naomi already cleared her name, so I don't know. Maybe it was all these other people. I forgot who she named. I'm going to put the clip in the video. But she was saying how, oh, well, maybe it was us or whatever. And I'm like, made my ears perk up. But I don't feel like that interview was by happenstance. Don't be surprised if you see the Meta Girls inserted into this feud with Jade, Bianca, and Naomi.
If you had to guess who attacked Jade, who would your guess be? I can tell you mine so you can feel a little bit comfortable.
Okay.
Because WWE is definitely so unpredictable, before she came back, I said my guess was Charlotte. Because of the little face-off that they had when Jade was first coming into WWE. And she was like, oh, I know who you are, and kind of like brushed her off.
I recall that.
Like, So I thought it was Charlotte. But now I don't know.
Now, shoot, man. So I have the worst poker face ever. So like, let me just keep this light. I'm gonna be real. I feel like it's Naomi already cleared her name.
Mm-hmm.
She said she didn't do it. I believe my sis. I don't know. I think it's between. Shoot, Lash could have did it. Who knows?
Anybody could have done it. Twitter been saying you girls could have did it. You and her.
Did it. Like, who knows?
Who knows? At this point, this is the most craziest game of Clue I've been in, and I'm tired.
Craziest game, and I'm ready for the result.
Me too.
Because what they do to that girl? We know what we did. We know what they did to that girl. I just want to know who did it.
Who did it? Because I really don't feel like it was Liv and Raquel, because they be so boastful about their attacks. Why be quiet about this one?
And they be on they stuff, and they be doing their thing. But like, I don't know. I don't think they did it either. I'm gonna be real.
I don't think they did it either. But I guess we're going to be on the next episode of Clue, trying to figure this out.
I can't wait until that mystery's solved, to be honest.
I can't wait because I'm tired.
Like, I'm just waiting for like more details or something. I just feel like there's a little bit more to the story. I don't know, but we're gonna see, because honestly, to me, if I was booking it, I would have the Meta Girls inserted into the storyline as well, being as though that, I mean, honestly, I feel like they're ready for the main roster. They've been putting on some banger matches on the main roster. Hell, even on NXT as well. Why not just insert them into this rivalry as well? Because honestly, I was actually going to make like a part 2 to my Who Attacked Jade Cargill, but I mean, I'm already kind of making a part 2. This may probably like a part 6 or something, because this is like a whole series. I see that y'all guys are enjoying my content for the whole Who Attacked Jade Cargill. I'm invested into this storyline too as well. A lot of thin pieces though that I do want to point out anyway, even though I was going to do this video before I seen that Naomi admitted that she attacked Jade Cargill. So I'm gonna just get into it just a little bit. So on SmackDown, Bianca Belair came out and she basically said that Naomi, you know, you got some explaining to do. Like, what's going on here? I want to know what happened. What's going on? So Naomi winds up coming out and she basically kind of, you know, dance around the subject of who attacked Jade, far as like, you know, because Bianca just asked her straight up, like, did you attack Jade Cargill? Naomi says that, oh, we have the women's tag team titles to worry about. We need to get that back, and you need to worry about WrestleMania and winning your championship over there on Raw. So Bianca Belair, oh, who was there to make sure that you didn't have to relinquish those belts? I stood up when Jade couldn't, and So Naomi is gaslighting, and this is when Bianca said, look, cut the crap. Like, you basically repeating the same thing that you said the last time. Like, did you or did you not attack Jade? So this is when Naomi kind of get in her feelings, and she says, Jade. You want to know how I honestly feel about Jade? So she said, I feel like Jade's been piggybacking off you and your success and your hard work and your drive and everything like that. And I feel like she's an opportunist. She said that she feels like, and man, I'm gonna try not to get emotional, because honestly, I was damn near crying. Like, I was watching it like playback after playback. And Naomi said that basically that she stood up before the whole attack thing happened, that she basically kept running in interference and she was getting beat up and everything like that, but she was left fighting for herself. And honestly, that is the truth. She was casted aside, so she's not lying on that end. And part of that reason I feel like is because Naomi was still friends with Bayley, and being as though Bayley and Bianca still had friction because of the whole Damage Control days, she still didn't fully trust Bayley. That's why with the whole Naomi thing, they still adored Naomi and they did take Naomi in, but because of her affiliation with Bayley, maybe that's the reason why they didn't fully took her in, but she was still cool enough to kick it. So I feel like that's probably the reason why Naomi kind of feels a little bit isolated. I don't feel like it was really with her. It was really with her association with Bayley. I just wanted to put that in there. And also with Bayley, you ain't slick or off the hook either, because I think this was a whole conspiracy. Because if you notice, when that Elimination Chamber whole situation happened, remember, Naomi got rammed into that pod by Jade Cargill, and that pod slipped open. I'm going to keep putting that out there. I don't know. She's on Raw now, so maybe she in the clear, maybe she not. But that's just, you know, just to put that out there. That pod slipped open and she slid it back closed. You could have helped your girl from She-Hulk herself, Jade. But hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, let me continue on with the segment, right? So Naomi says that she was casted to the side. She said she let them be great. She let them get their flowers. And whole time, honestly, she just felt like Jade was there just to gain that opportunity and eat up off of Bianca Belair. And she says that, no, she doesn't give a damn about Jade because Jade doesn't give a damn about Bianca. And that's how she really feels. So this is when Bianca says, stop. And this is when Naomi says, see, you wanted the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And it's like every time when I clock in and I stand up for myself, everybody want to turn their back on me. Like when I'm spitting the real, everybody want to just be like, oh, I don't want to hear that. So I had to keep replaying it because I couldn't hear everything. But I remember Bianca basically was saying that Naomi is pissing her off because she's like dancing around this whole situation. It's either yes or no. Like, did you do it? Trinity, tell me, did you do it? So then Naomi basically says that she did it. She said she did it, and she did it for The Rock.
I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What? No, but No, but she said that she did it for Bianca. It was always supposed to be me and you. And honestly, Naomi didn't tell any lies. She did. Like, honestly, after Jay came into the picture, Naomi became kind of an afterthought, honestly. And she is valid in what she said. But the question is this a little foreshadowing? Now, hanging with me there. I'm going to just say this one last part, and then I'm going to just go ahead and finish the rest of the segment. So everything is going to come out in the wash, basically. So I feel like what may happen, or the rabbit hole they may go down, being as though the Triple H is a long-term storytelling guy, they may have Naomi actually be justified in her attack with Jade Cargill. Hear me out. So Jade Cargill got a lot of attention and social media buzz around her name when she came and signed with WWE. Became a little bit bigger once she, teamed up with Bianca Belair and became 2-time women's tag team champions. Actually, the first all-black tag team women's champions. They made history, and they did a thing, and they did their big one. And they actually made the women's tag team championships more prestigious than ever before, honestly, in my opinion. That's just how I feel. And being as though that with the rise of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair and everything like that, essentially Naomi kind of became the third wheel. Maybe in hindsight, Naomi was looking out for the best interest of Bianca Belair. And the reason why I say that, because like I said, it will come out in the wash. Maybe Jay was using Bianca Belair and Naomi picked up on that. It's like the old saying, a woman always knows what's going on for real with another woman, because they feel more than with, us men or whatever. So maybe she already picked up on that energy with Jade, that she was using Bianca Belair to get a leg up. And when she didn't have a use for Bianca Belair anymore, she was going to turn her back on her. Maybe that was the plan all along. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. And like I said before, it'll all come out in the wash. Maybe later on down the line, Jade will attack Bianca Belair. Maybe that was Jade's plan all along and Naomi foiled her. And that's the real reason why now Jade Cargill is out on a grunnel, on a hunt for Naomi, because she foiled her plans and took 4 months of her career. I'm not saying that Naomi was right in attacking her, but also maybe Jade Cargill knew or knows that Bianca Belair is the mastermind behind the whole attack in the first place. And don't you find it funny that Jade Cargill didn't talk to either one of them? When you think that since Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are friends, that she would at least say, oh yeah, you need to watch out for Naomi, being as though that she got attacked from Naomi. Like, Naomi being ignored is one thing. Like, that makes sense. But for her to ignore Bianca is different. But, argument's sake, she could say that, oh, well, I don't trust anybody, so I'm going to just go ahead and keep my head on the swivel and basically X both of them out, because right now I'm still, unsure. So for argument's sake, she could use that. So that's one thing that they could use far as, in the storyline-wise. And I wouldn't say that Bianca Belair is totally out of the woods yet. Only reason why I say that, because if you notice in the segment, Bianca and Naomi both came out wearing black. I don't know if that was... I wouldn't say that was by coincidence, and I feel like this may be a scheme that Todd set up. No, I feel like this may have all been a scheme so that way Bianca Belair can fully focus on her road to WrestleMania and winning the World's Women's Championship, and then have Jade and Naomi be busy so that way Bianca won't have to worry about Jade coming after her. I don't know if she's going to be coming after her or what, but we have to wait and see how everything plays out. If it does come out that that was Jay's plan all along, who's really the heel? But I'm glad for this heel turn for Naomi, because honestly, the whole Glow thing kind of ran its course, and I was ready for the whole Team Bad Naomi to come back. And if y'all been paying attention to Naomi, she's been kind of hinting on being a heel. And then I don't feel like it's a coincidence that all of a sudden these dirt sheets and stuff like that are coming out that Bianca and Naomi said that they wouldn't mind, going on the dark side. And I'm going to put that clip up again.
I wouldn't mind taking a walk on the dark side either.
Where Naomi said that she doesn't mind taking a walk on the wild side again. So, I mean, I don't feel like that was a coincidence. This was in the works for quite a while, and honestly, I'm here for it. But to end the segment, this is what happened. And then I'm going to just go ahead and give my whole analysis on the thing. So, basically, Bianca was crying and she was upset, and she basically said that, I can't believe you, that I can't believe you did this. And you know what? The reason why this really, really hurts so bad is because I really, really love you. And Naomi says, I love you too. And then this is when Bianca says, I don't want to hear nothing from you. So she walks away. Naomi says that, oh, well, you leaving me because of Jade? This is all because of Jade? Forget Jade. She said, I did this for you. You just don't understand that right now. She said, every time when I try to clock in, all of y'all turn y'all backs on me. And honestly, she's telling the truth, because when she was on TNA, everybody was eating her up and, oh, she's great, she need to get back to WWE. She does that, and y'all kind of, checked out from her. I guess when you're in a pond full of, talented women or whatever, I guess, she kind of got lost in the shuffle. So she's right on that. And this is when Naomi says that Bianca is an ungrateful bitch. And this is when Bianca turns around. Then Jade Cargill makes her entrance. She comes down to the ring. Naomi looked like, yeah, I'm ready for the smoke. Come on. So then she winds up running away. And she tries to get out there, but Jade winds up beating up Naomi. And she just is like every which way. She turned her every which way but loose. She gets her back in the ring. She hits the Jaded. But before Jade hits the Jaded on Naomi, she screams, Bianca! Naomi does. And I'm just like, what?
Jaded!
And this is where the segment ends, where Jade is standing tall. So here's my whole analysis on the whole thing. This was cinematic. This was amazing. I don't care what nobody says on the internet. This was easily the best segment of the night, honestly. And as of right now, as this recording, their segment almost are at 1 million views. This is more intriguing, and this is more engaging and more interesting than the Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair feud. And remember, y'all fans are the one that wanted this crap, really, really bad. Oh, Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair, ooh, we want this so bad, ooh. And we're getting garbage. I don't know how anybody else feels about it, but this whole Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, the feud that was gonna end all feuds, that's what y'all said. Y'all wanted this so bad. It's not doing nothing. The whole Jay, Naomi, and Bianca angle is getting way more traction than Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. And that's for a championship. That says a lot. Okay? And honestly, I am way more invested in this feud than Tiffany versus Charlotte Flair. It's been dead on arrival, honestly. I was hoping that I was going to be wrong. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. I actually wanted Charlotte to pick Rhea Ripley. It would have been a far better matchup, honestly, than her picking Tiffany Stratton. If she's not putting Tiffany Stratton over, this was worthless. It wasn't. Definitely because, if she gets the championship, then what? It does nothing for Charlotte, for her to beat Tiffany Stratton. So, again, we're going to have to wait and see how everything comes out in the wash. But whatever. This is how I would book it, right? They cannot do the same thing that they did with Rhea and Liv and have this drag on. Now, 3 matches tops. That's it. If they do this feud, they cannot keep having Jade be dominant, reign dominant, supreme over Naomi, because then this diminishes Naomi's credibility. I mean, she's a former world champion. Did anybody forget that? So if Jade loses to Naomi, she is not going to ruin her credibility. Yes, we are trying to build a new star in Jade Cargill, but she can get her win back and then overall win the feud overall. So all is not lost. We can still build up her to be a credible babyface. And then on top of that, this makes her more sympathetic for her to lose to Naomi. Definitely if Naomi beats her on cheap tactics. So this makes them both equally good. Jade comes off as the sympathetic babyface, and then she could go and try to get her revenge and get her win back at Backlash. Maybe a steel cage match or something like that, street fight. But I definitely would want a stipulation match at WrestleMania, honestly, because this is a blood feud and this has to end very brutally. So we just have to wait and see how everything plays out. But if I was booking this, I would have Jade lose to Naomi, maybe have a best of 3, and then have one of them win the women's championship down the line. But honestly, being as though that Naomi just turned heel, it just wouldn't make sense for her to lose the feud, being as though that she just turned heel, because I'm not trying to have a repeat of the New Day, because now they're kind of dead on arrival with their whole new heel gimmick that they got going on. And they're, basically goofy heel comedic act, like, at this point. So I wouldn't want that for Naomi. She needs to revert to her Team Bad thing, and being as though that, like, a lot of symbolism far as with her whole Team Bad, like her callback with the bandana around her hip, and with the 32-inch bust down hair and all that other stuff, and she got rid of the bangs. I already knew, even before she even did the changes with her hair and all that other stuff, this, little subtle changes and stuff I kind of picked up on. I was like, sis about to go heel. I already knew months ago she was going to go heel when she kept trying to deflect from the whole Jade situation, and then she said that there were no, updates on who attacked Jade Cargill. I already knew she did it then, but so far, I love this whole cinematic thing that they did with SmackDown. I'm definitely interested in seeing how everything is going to play out. This video is actually longer than what I thought it was going to be, because there were like a lot of little thin pieces. And if I do see anything else I want to put in the video, I'll go ahead and, go back and edit and everything like that. But comment down below, how do you feel about the whole Jade Cargill versus Naomi? This actually, before I end the video, this is going to be the first time in 19 years that a one-on-one women's feud is going into WrestleMania. The last time they did this was a Playboy pillow fight match between Candice Michelle and Tori Wilson. Yeah, we have elevated and evolved since then, and that was back in 2006. So this will be the first time in 19 years a non-title singles women's feud is going to be on a WrestleMania card. Do you feel like this rivalry can be on a WrestleMania card and be the first time ever singles women's feud non-title can be on there and they will pull off a great match? Or do you feel like, no, trash, Jade Cargill's gonna ruin the match? Because I know how y'all is. But anyways, comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Are you team Jade Cargill or are you team Bad, aka Naomi? Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow the channel. Your love and support is definitely greatly appreciated. And welcome. Peace. CJ, I'm out.
Did it. Now you gonna be, I did it. Yeah, I did it. I did it for you.